Wouldn't it be incredible if you could raise the value of your house by £15,000 in just 3 days? Well, stay with us, because that is exactly what we're going to try and do. Coming up today, our team tackle a property that's weird, but definitely not wonderful.
Oh, what is that?
This is the ensuite.
Oh, no!
There's disputes.
I said I didn't. Yes, you did.
I wanted the larder there.
Dissension.
You don't go around doing what you like.
And a dizzy designer.
I thought the best way to deal with it, instead of talking to you, do it. Now we're just...
It's a race against time.
Stall them.
With their wages at stake, can they increase the value of the property by 15 grand?
Your average valuation is...
Hello and welcome to the Renovation Game, the show where every day our design and build team work on a house with a view to increase its value by £15,000. But there is a catch. If they don't manage to raise it by that amount, they don't get paid. No win, no fee. And they have just £3,000 and 3 days to achieve it. Today we're in the army town of Aldershot in Hampshire at the home of Colin and Nicola and their 3 daughters, Caitlin, Rebecca and baby Una. Colin and Nicola bought this 3-bed end terrace 10 years ago with the intention of doing some work to its dated interior, but 3 daughters later the house is still full of half-finished rooms.
When you get back from work you're too tired to do stuff, and at weekends it's really difficult because you want to spend time with the kids, don't you?
Where the house has been concerned, we've actually not done anything because we're so focused on the kids.
They're in the freezer, sweetheart.
Colin and Nicola aren't just short on time, they also prioritise the children when it comes to any spare cash.
Occasionally we have the money and not the time, but more often than not we just don't have the money to even look at doing fairly simple tasks.
But constantly putting off work has meant parts of the house are actually a danger to their children. A few years ago, their daughter Rebecca split her head open on the living room's brick fireplace.
Now that we have Una, we're petrified of it happening again, to be quite honest. Hence why we have a huge amount of stuff in front of it. And whenever she goes near it, we're out of the chair. No. Corner. Yeah.
So that would explain all the clutter in the living room, but it's a theme that continues throughout the house. The kitchen is severely lacking in cupboard space. The brown-fitted units are broken, and the tiles and wood cladding are more retro-shocking than retro-chic.
I would never choose anything like that, ever in a million years. And brown again, not my favourite colour. I hate my kitchen.
The only bathroom in the house is downstairs next to the kitchen. Its cumbersome corner bath takes up way too much space and isn't even practical.
For a kid it's brilliant, but if I want a bath to relax, I've got a sore back or something, I have to choose between do I want my legs getting cold or do I want my top half getting cold. I can't lie down in the bath.
So Colin's solution is a slightly odd water feature upstairs in the master bedroom.
Ideally we'd like to, kind of have it separated from the bedroom in some way, kind of put a door across there or something.
The rest of the master bedroom is cluttered and in desperate need of redecoration, as is the landing and stairway with its circus-themed wallpaper and mismatched carpet. So, plenty for our renovation game team to tackle, but before work starts, we've invited 3 local estate agents to come and value the house and tell us what they think of it.
I think it's quite a dated kitchen. Obviously tiles, cupboards are slightly older.
Suite's very tired. It's quite a narrow bathroom, so it's a poor usage of the space. I'd certainly recommend a new suite to be fitted.
The main point in this room would be the fireplace and a TV stand over there. I really would probably just take that out altogether.
It's quite common for people to put showers in bedrooms, but they don't generally tend to add to the appeal to the property, and I think for the majority of people, storage would be a better use of the space rather than a shower cubicle.
Time for the all-important valuations.
In my opinion, the property is worth £175,000.
170,000.
179,950.
That gives an average valuation of £174,800. Now it's over to today's renovation game team to add 15 grand to this house, or they won't get paid. Foreman Paul's been in the building trade for 24 years. He knows many a trick for getting the job done fast. Straight-talking Marcel's the man with the muscles, who's handy at plumbing and carpentry. Rowan's a tiler and all-rounder, capable of tackling most home improvement jobs. And finally, Ben is the designer responsible for the overall look of the finished home. Morning, team.
Morning, Simon. How are you, mate?
Okay, very good. Right, how are you feeling? Are you ready for this?
A bit agitated.
Yeah, we're good. We're
A bit
feeling
apprehensive,
Yeah,
but
full of energy.
Full of energy?
Full of energy.
You're going to need it.
We're wondering on that valuation.
We've had 3 independent valuations on this, average of which comes in at just a shade under £175,000.
whoa, okay.
So, I think with that in mind, this is really, really going to test you. Go and stand in the hall. Paul and Ben have already checked out the house, but Rowan and Marcel don't know what they've let themselves in for. While they take a look, I want homeowners Colin and Nicola to hear what Paul and Ben have planned. Colin, Nicola, how are we feeling?
Yeah, very
Nervous?
Nervous? Well, I can tell you, not as nervous as these guys after the conversation we've just had outside. Yeah. They're a little bit worried. You've got a lot on your plate, haven't you?
Really worried.
A lot to do. We're just going to generally decorate through the house, brighten it up, modernise it. Paul's going to get in this kitchen, take it out, put a new kitchen in. We're going to make it work better, the kitchen.
Basically, we're going to have to do the whole house.
Yeah.
We've got the one issue upstairs we need to have a chat about.
Oh, what is that?
This is the ensuite.
Oh no! Oh dear.
Nice little downlights there.
Oh no.
That's a touch.
Is it usable even? They use it.
They valued this way too high.
So the valuation has come in very mean for them. It means they've really, really got to pull out all the stops. But every cloud has a silver lining. That means you're going to get the whole place done.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Brilliant.
It sounds very good. A lot of work for you guys, obviously, but from our point of view, sounds very good.
The team have just 3 days and a £3,000 budget. With such a high valuation from the estate agents, they know they've got their work cut out to add 15 grand to this house. Downstairs, the tiny hallway leads onto the living room, while the kitchen diner is at the back of the property next to the family bathroom. The corner tub is way too big and awkward, so the team are replacing it with a more practical alternative. The cluttered kitchen will have a total refit with new flooring, new units and a lot more storage space. The brick TV stand really isn't child-friendly, so the team are ripping it out and giving the whole living room a facelift. Upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms. The team will be concentrating on the master bedroom, which will be cleared out and redecorated. And the stripy stairway and landing will be totally neutralised.
We don't go until that is done.
No, we got
need
no
to meet
choice.
those-
What do you think, then?
What are you sitting around for? We've got work to do.
I'm trying to sort things out with him, innit?
Yeah.
Marcel, I'm going to get you to do the bathroom, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, Ben,
Yeah, but
decorating upstairs,
yes.
right? Don't worry about this in here, I'll deal
Can't
with
help
that.
it, it's
I'm going to do
worrying.
the kitchen. Rowan can give you a hand or jump in with me, yeah? So there's loads to do. There's tiling, decorating,
Yeah.
you name it, we're doing the whole place.
But the thing is,
yeah?
Paul, the thing is, that kitchen and bathroom, fine, we can do that.
Yeah.
It is decorating heavy.
Yeah, I know,
Really
but Marcel,
decorating.
right, has got a nice little tool on his van, a sprayer, which is excellent.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're just basically going to spray everything that doesn't move. There's only just 15 grand in this property. We're really going to have to work hard.
I just hope you guys have been sleeping for the last week, because you're going
We're not going to sleep.
you're not going to be sleeping for the next 3 days.
No.
No, I'm not expecting to. Having
Sit on a serious note, we need to crack on, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get busy.
Yeah, I'll finish my tea first, Paul.
Early in the morning.
With the clock already ticking, the team are eager to get stuck in. Colin and Nicola will be sticking around to lend a hand over the first couple of days. It's day 1 in Aldershot for the Renovation Game team, and they know they have a tough job on their hands to increase the value of this end terrace by 15 grand. And to make matters worse, there's a disagreement with owners Colin and Nicola over some of the work upstairs.
You wouldn't come in here and think, nice feature. You'd think, come in here and, well, that's got to go.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the estate agents are going to think. So Paul and my idea originally was to literally put cupboard doors over it.
Yeah, just
and,
hide
and
it.
hide it effectively, because I know that Colin didn't want it to go. But the ideal solution would be to rip it out and make it part of the bedroom.
I'd make it a walk-in wardrobe, personally.
OK, so how does that sit with you guys?
But I really like it. I'd have a bit of a problem with it going.
But I'm quite free and easy with it. But then I have the bathroom, so...
I worry about having time in the bathroom with 4 females in the house.
I bet you do.
I think we might be able to convince you though at a later date. So if we've got the next couple of days, we could work on something.
Yeah, because you mean break him down slowly?
Yeah.
You may be laughing now, boys, but I wouldn't be so sure. Colin seems pretty definite about keeping his mini ensuite. With any decision about the bedroom shower put off for the moment, Paul and Rowan get started downstairs, ripping out the family's old kitchen.
Bit of brute force.
And already Foreman Paul is thinking about saving cash.
Ripping up so we get more stuff in the skip then. These cupboard hinges, we're going to use these on the MDF wardrobes. What we're going to do for upstairs to keep the budget down, reuse and recycle. So I think that's quite a good little idea.
Meanwhile, Ben just can't wait to get his designer hands on the eyesore of a TV stand in the living room.
Scary when you see it in bits and pieces.
What have you done? It's the animal!
All that much.
No, you can't. I thought we were going to talk about this before you rip it all
No,
out.
it's got to go. It had to go.
Yeah, but
I thought the best way to deal with it, instead of talking to you, do it. Now we're just...
With the TV stand destroyed, Ben wants to make a start upstairs in the master bedroom.
Sweet.
And Marcel's got a special bit of kit to speed up the painting process.
Oh my lord.
You get me.
Come on then, let me rock and roll that.
Watch your trigger all the time and then try not to go over the same line twice at first.
It'd just be too thick.
Yeah, it puts it on really thick.
Make the hell out of it, man.
Lesson over, Marcel heads back downstairs to start on the bathroom. Whilst the dust flies as the team start ripping that place to bits, I've got myself out of the way to come and see a property just around the corner which, although it has a similar footprint to the Martins, is currently on the market for nearly £40,000 more. So why is that? Well, first of all, it has a front garden which has been turned into sterile but very useful off-road parking. Having said that, it's a mid-terrace and the street isn't quite as appealing. So why that discrepancy in valuation? The answer must be inside. Right, straight into a very small hallway, through an open arch into the living room. Now, this living room is much smaller than Nicola and Colin's, but it doesn't have that gorgeous 70s fireplace that they have, and the quality of finish in here is absolutely spot on, really contemporary. Another open archway into a much smaller kitchen area. But again, the quality of finish here is absolutely spot on. And straight through another open archway, we've got open plan right through this ground floor into a separate dining room. That leaves just one more room on this floor. A downstairs bathroom. Now, they're not ideal, but if you're going to do it well, and phew, haven't they done that here? Lovely wall tiles and floor tiles. The team are going to have to work hard to match the quality of this. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms, exactly the same as ours. The master bedroom, again, if anything, is smaller than the team's house, and it has what are ostensibly very simple built-in wardrobes. On the other side of the room, we have more built-in storage space, which kind of kicks out across the stairwell. And next to that, a door leading into a proper ensuite shower room. Now, I know that Paul just wants to put doors on the shower over in the other place, but when you consider how little space this takes up, then I think the team are missing a trick. If they want to reach their valuation, they've got to consider creating a space like this. At the moment, Paul and Ben are more concerned about their plans for the kitchen.
Yeah, and I've changed the drawings to what you wanted. You wanted your larder cupboard over there, did you not?
Yeah, waist height larder cupboard.
I'm sorry.
No,
No, it's not what you told
Yeah,
me.
no. Before you say that's not what I told you, and then you look at the diagram, it's exactly what I said. Because the last thing he wants to do, that Paul, is walk in the door here onto a big unit.
For starters, they've got no storage cupboards in here.
No, that's because you're just taking the kitchen out.
No, what I mean is, there's no wall units. None at all. I've got to give them a larder unit and a big one.
We are going to give them a larger unit, but it's going over in that corner. You've got the fridge freezer
Wait a
and
minute,
the larger
make him
unit
up. I
there.
can't get a fridge freezer and a lot.
You can.
No, I can't.
You can. You've got your fridge freezer.
Fridge freezer, yes.
Yeah.
600, okay, which is here. And then that'd leave me about 250. I can't do it.
Sorry.
I'm not getting another one. You either have that larder unit there or you have it over here.
We'll have it over there.
Yeah.
We've got a plug socket down here.
I don't know.
There's no reason why we can't have the fridge freezer there.
Do you know what? I like the idea of that being there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so we're definitely putting it there and not there.
100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just asking the question.
Boys, I think the pressure's getting to them already.
Come on. I ain't started yet.
The new kitchen units arrive and Paul and Rowan set about fitting them to Ben's new design. Ben's changed the position of the new freezer, but Rowan spots a problem with putting the larder cupboard in the corner.
We've got this socket there now.
I know, Ben's changed it all, so you know what design's
And
like.
it'd be a bit of a shame to cover it up as they haven't got all that many sockets, wouldn't it?
Ben!
I thought you'd already sorted this one out, boys.
The original plan was to have the fridge over here.
No, before you go any further, the original plan which you decided not to do and said, no, we put the fridge here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I wanted the larder there.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm saying, that's what I said. I said put the larder cupboard there.
Then why on your drawing is the larder over there?
Because it's been changed 3 times because of you.
What I don't understand is actually why the design was changed.
It's upset a lot of people over this.
Any answer to that, Ben?
I was going to wash off.
Covering up the blood.
Dirty.
Very immature.
Naughty boys.
With his sensible cap back on, Ben decides it might be a good idea to paint the kitchen ceiling before Paul and Rowan get any further on with fitting the nice new paint-free units. If only he'd given as much thought to what else he might be covering with his spray gun. Ben, it's about the restyling of my sunglasses.
Oh yeah, I spotted them in the lounge.
You spotted? Yeah, you said he did spot them about 10,000 times. Although when I put them on, your work looks a lot better. Back in the bathroom, and I'm sure a wet room wasn't part of the plan. Marcel's carrying out some unconventional plumbing work to get the new suite in quickly.
What's going on? There's water everywhere, mate.
Dude, I'm doing a life change, eh? We don't have time to drain the tanks. What, an extra hour and a half?
No, you're right.
Then we get airlocks everywhere, and who's gonna... Then you're gonna start shouting, kicking right off. Have you been doing work in there? Mind your own business, do some work in the kitchen.
Stay over here. Unbelievable. Go on then, get on with it.
I've completed the bathroom pretty much. And what have they been doing? Chatting all day. I'm gonna go and have to show them how a real tradesman works.
Really, Marcel? Just as well the bathroom's having new flooring.
I'm gonna be like I was never here.
It might sound obvious, but it's best to turn off the water before you attempt any plumbing work in a bathroom. Marcel can get away with this flood because the bathroom's on the ground floor, but if it was upstairs, there'd be a risk of water seeping through the floor and damaging the ceilings underneath. If you don't have a gate valve on your storage tank, then you'll need to drain the system. You can turn off the water at the main stopcock, which is usually under the kitchen sink. You'll also need to open all the taps and flush the toilet until the storage tank is empty. While the work continues inside, homeowners Colin and Nicola are helping the team by sanding down the windows at the front of the house. Designer Ben is keen to get their view on his choice of paint for the feature wall in the living room.
Oh, that's all right.
That's,
Wow, I'm shocked.
That's yellowy.
It's yellow.
That's brave, isn't it?
That's,
That is really brave.
Brave is not the word I'd use.
To tell you the truth, that colour's not what I expected for the alcoves. That's not a problem because I can put white in it and I can lighten it up.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking if I pop all the other cans and they're the same.
Standing out here griping's not going to get it done, is it?
No, it's not.
Should you go do something?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, come on, Ben! Before Ben can finish the feature wall in the living room, Marcel's fitting some panelling to make a proper chimney breast. The team are putting in new flooring throughout the ground floor, as well as on the stairs and in the master bedroom. So Ben's ripping up the old carpets to speed up the process.
Carpet! Watch out below!
Guys, you steam through this place.
Yeah, true.
It looks to me like you've been at it 2 days already.
Still got about the same amount of hours to go today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
To be quite honest,
Well,
we've got
double
another
this.
6 hours easy.
There is a lot of finishing to do in there.
So you're going to be here for a few hours yet,
Oh yeah, definitely.
whereas I'm going to be here for a few moments more. There they were. Bye. So that's me done. But even though it's only day one and they're making good progress, the team are working late into the night. It's day 2 of the renovation game in Aldershot, and after working late last night, the team are in early to try and forge ahead.
OK, boys and girls, well, what do you think? We've got quite a lot to do.
Yeah, I don't think we've broken the back of it. I'm just worried we're not pushing hard enough.
Well, there's lots of work to do, lots of snagging.
Yeah.
Lots of like, all right, you're sprayed everywhere, but I mean, the reality is, no, we still need to do, you know...
Actual painting.
Yeah.
I've got bathroom issues because
Yes,
I know
go on.
we haven't got time to sort it out.
Okay, well, let's move on then.
No. It's so grim. We can't leave it like that. I mean, the tiles are shot to bits. There are too many tiles in there really as well.
Yeah.
So I think we should take the tiles off the whole wall behind the sink and the loo.
What we're going to do is, we're going to get you on the decoration this morning, and then we're going to see how much time we actually have, physically, to get you in there.
All right.
And what we would do is, we would just tile where the bath is and take some of the other tiling off and just skim it.
Okay.
If we've got time, because we really need to get this kitchen done today as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's stop talking about it and do it.
Come on then.
The boys seem to think that's conversation over, but Rowan's still concerned about the state of the bathroom.
I think it's a priority in here. I really do. It just feels disgusting. And yes, we're going to have a new floor and we're going to paint the walls, but that's not enough, I don't think. So I'm just going to do it anyway.
Watch out, Paul. I think there's a mutiny on the horizon.
Just hold it for a second.
Hello! Paul!
Oh, hello. How are you, Simon? You all right?
All right, not bad, man, not bad at all.
Not bad at all, mate.
Yeah, so, what's been going on?
Oh, well, as you can see, we've been really busy.
Yeah.
I've carried on cracking the kitchen out, so that's going all right.
Yeah.
Marcel's doing the plumbing as we speak to the sink.
Liking this?
Yeah, Marcel, yeah, he had a go at that last night and has done that, so all we've got to do is skim it.
I can hear Ben. Don't tell me. Is that the spray gun?
He's coming straight away, yeah, and then straight on it.
There can't be anything more to spray around here, can there?
He's on it, should we go and see?
But upstairs in the master bedroom, there's still the issue of that on-show shower. Homeowner Colin really wants to keep it, but I reckon the team are going to have to do something if they're going to add the necessary 15 grand to the valuation. Don't get your finger off the trigger. Yeah, don't move.
Put it down.
Now listen, guys.
Yes.
Last night, I had something in mind which completely went because no one talked about it.
Shower.
Yeah.
Well, we've put this special cover in front of it, haven't we, Paul?
Yeah, I'm still going with the doors.
Yeah.
End of.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, from an estate agent point of view, you're going to walk in this door, you're going to come in here, lovely room, bed, it's all going to be designed and everything else, and you've got a couple of cupboards which are painted exactly the same as that. No one knows nothing.
Well, they do, because they saw it when they first had a look around.
Yeah, and the first thing they're
they
going
would
to
have
do...
forgot by now.
I would never forget that in my life.
It's in the cupboard. Get me a stud wall
No
and
way.
make it into a proper shower room.
But what happens when you right, we do all this stud work, lovely, lovely, bring it in with the room, and then you open that door, and you've got a complete abomination of a shower still.
Exactly.
Because that once you put your stud work wall up, it might inspire you to do this job properly.
We're still
Rather
debating
than-
whether we can even tile the one downstairs.
No, we can't
At the moment, all you've done is put this up and pretend it doesn't exist. Guys, it does exist. But at least I'm happy now that it's out in the open and we've discussed it, all right?
Oh, yeah, cool.
Now I'm going to get out of here before...
We will take it on board.
Before Billy the Kid goes mad again with his gun. See you later. Have fun.
Right, get on my town.
I'm not sure the boys are taking a blind bit of notice. Paul's just happy to get back downstairs and press on with the kitchen. While next door in the living room, Rowan's making a start on the walls with that mustard paint.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No. I'm sure Ben knows what he's doing.
I'm
but-
sure he does.
Looks like Ben's not the only one concerned about his choice of colour for the feature wall. Let's hope Colin and Nicola are keen on mustard. For the moment, Ben's keeping them busy upstairs, helping him paint the landing a neutral white. Painting a feature wall gives a room a focal point, but there are a few key things to consider. It's best to pick a wall that is solid with no windows or doors. Highlight the natural focal point of the room, the fireplace in a living room or behind the headboard in a bedroom. Choose your shade carefully. Bold colours work well in a large room but can overpower a small room, making it look even smaller. A paint 2 shades darker than the rest of the room always works. The living room is starting to take shape and Marcel's making some shelves for the alcoves.
Can I have a word? Marcel?
But I want to know whether any decision has been made about that shower in the master bedroom.
We're not going to do anything with it apart from put the doors on it. We haven't got the time or the budget. That's it. As far as I'm concerned.
No, not happy about it at all. My original intention was to take it out, but Paul already said we've already got one bathroom to contend with.
Rowan, what do you think?
No time for it.
I think it should come out.
You think?
Yeah. I think it should be a wardrobe.
Marcel?
I'm sitting on the fence here. I know it should come out, but it's just time and budget.
Just ask yourself the question, guys. When was the last time you saw a house with a shower in a cupboard that added value?
No, we never saw that. That's why we wanted rid of it, but we're not allowed to get rid of it because the homeowner wants it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've got to make an executive
No, we're
decision
not worried
there.
about them. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm here just to get the £15,000.
That's right.
And if we have to rip it out, we'll rip it out.
Should we just rip it out and have a cupboard there?
Yes, but I still am not that worried. We've got time.
I am 100% convinced that the team has to make a decision about that shower upstairs one way or the other. Either it goes or they turn it into a proper shower room. Showers in cupboards never add value to a property.
We make this bathroom look like a bathroom.
I mean, this is the bathroom of the house. It's not that stupid little cubby hole.
No, that's just a joke. Forget about that.
Yeah.
That's it.
While the team finally get on with some work, I'm taking Colin and Nicola shopping. Ben wants them to have some storage boxes for underneath the new shelves in the living room, somewhere for the kids to tidy away their toys. Get stuck in, remember, about 450 high, and each one about 30 wide.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya.
Splendid.
There's fabric ones.
Are you really sure you want fabric?
I like these and I like these.
Those are quite nice.
Pink.
Well, not necessarily the pink. You still like that?
I still like them. Oh. It's not too bad.
While Colin and Nicola consider their options, I've come up with an idea for that shower cupboard. If I can persuade the team to make it into a mini ensuite, they stand a much better chance of adding the necessary 15 grand.
Yeah, hi, it's Paul.
I have found for you an internal door, plus frame, plus door furniture, all for 38 quid. I'm trying to help, mate. I'm trying to help.
I'll think about it, yeah?
If he doesn't go for that, he's unhinged. And I don't intend on giving him the chance to say no. Hi, how are you? They now have no excuses. If they don't sort that shower room out now, well, actually, I don't care. It's them that's not going to get paid. Right, listen, guys, whilst I pay for this lot and then figure out how to get it in the car, you go. Relax, enjoy your evening, and we will see you tomorrow.
Splendid. Look forward to it.
For the finished job. Cheers,
Fantastic.
guys.
Cheers.
Ta-ra now. Well, I hope it'll be finished for Colin and Nicola. The team still have a lot of work to do, and Ben and Paul are finding even more in the kitchen.
So how far are we skimming this out? That's okay, isn't it?
I think it all needs skimming.
Yeah, I do, but I ain't got time, mate. I can't do the whole room. I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. So actually, I'm doing the whole room, really, aren't I?
And in the bathroom, it looks like Rebel Rowan's about to add to that workload.
Fire or something? What's going on? You gone mental?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Oops. I should have asked first, but...
Yes, you should. You can't just go around doing... Funny enough, you don't go around doing what you like. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm in charge, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm pleased.
No,
Because you
not
don't
really.
actually have to skim the wall, because we can just patch that up.
So what is your now plan, now you've started this?
Make good the wall. Well, I've got to paint the whole thing anyway, haven't I? So.
Okay, so look, no, I'm talking about tiling wise. So
yeah,
what we're going to do is...
retile this. I'm going to fill that. Don't have all this.
No. Where it's falling off, it's falling off. So look, believe it or not, you've lucked out, haven't you?
I have, I know. I know it was risky.
It was very risky and it was a little bit out of control. Do not smash that bath and do not smash that toilet.
That didn't seem to go down very well.
I feel like the captain, right, of this ship, yeah? And I feel like I'm the only one, I'm at the helm steering it, and everyone else is just jumping off. It's madness. They're all gone mental.
Jump in, Paul, the water's warm.
It's hardly mutiny on the Bounty, but even so, Rowan's banished to the bathroom to finish what she started. While the boys try to contain their frustration and get on with making good the kitchen walls. With all the old tiles off, Rowan's putting some new ones up to protect the walls from the new shower that'll be going in over the bath. Time's getting on, so I've just popped in to drop off the shopping before heading off into the sunset.
How do? There you go.
Well, they're pretty boxes, aren't they?
All right.
Oh, hello there, son.
There you go, that's for you.
Oh, thanks for that.
All right.
All right, nice one.
Make good use of it, will you?
Yeah, well, don't worry,
And these are for you. Aye, aye, aye.
Hello.
What happened?
The tiles kind of came off the wall with a bit of assistance from me. It'll get done.
It will get, yeah. Well, I know it'll get done. You have no choice. Look what we've gone and done now.
It just seems to be down to me to do it. So.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
see you later.
Okay, see you later.
Guys.
Hello there, Simon.
Busy.
Well, we've got to push it now, haven't we?
Yeah. How do you think it's going?
Everyone's a bit stressed about this one. There's so much work to do, and we're just going over the top now. It's getting ridiculous. Like, we've just skimmed the whole of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we're now doing this, and then we're now skimming this and that.
Now we need to skim
You know what I mean?
as well.
Now we've got to skim the bathroom because Mad Girl's ripped all the tiles off without even asking me.
Hey, hang on a minute. Now listen here. Right, I'm going to roll my sleeves up. I'll take on both of you. I'm going to side with Rowan here because you know as well as I do that that bathroom could be the make or break of whether you get your money, whether you get paid.
As I've said to her, you started it, it's your responsibility. I'll come in there and skim the walls, or Marcel will, but she's got to sort that tiling out by tomorrow morning.
Well, listen, guys, good luck. Don't work too late, and remember, after 8 o'clock...
No power tools.
Good lads. See you later. See you tomorrow, Ben. Keep smiling.
Sweet dream.
Do you know, despite their mood, they're doing an amazing job. They've got so much done today. All they've got to do is pull together as a team, and they could still do this. Coming up, it's 8 a.m. on the third and final day of the renovation game. Yesterday, the team worked late into the night, and as a result, they've managed to plaster and paint the kitchen and most of the living room.
After last night's absolute sort of onslaught of work, we're left pretty much upside down this morning. So it's all snagging, really, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
A lot of snagging. Snag the lounge, snag the kitchen, and then we can just start dressing it once carpet fitters have been. So
yeah. Marcel's doing the doors upstairs, and we're working our way out.
Win-win-win, Paul.
Yeah.
Win-win-win.
Hopefully.
Rowan is still stuck in the bathroom, but it seems she's been forgiven for disobeying Foreman Paul.
I think they've come around to the idea that the bathroom's, doing it is a good thing. So now my job today is to kind of prep the walls properly and make them look as good as we possibly can. So yeah, the pressure's on really just to get it finished in time.
Rowan's little mutiny in the bathroom had caused some issues, but overall I think it was the right decision, and it might just win it for us. Women aren't that bad after all, eh?
So all's well with the downstairs bathroom, but what about that mini ensuite for the master bedroom that I bought the door for yesterday? Surely that's not it outside?
Morning. Morning.
What's this?
Why don't you just come up and have a look, Simon?
Morning, Marcel.
Morning, mate.
I see. Why did I waste my time and your money? I mean, in fairness, it looks okay.
It does hide a multitude of sins,
It does. Until you open it.
But that is why we didn't put handles on.
I'm going to get in to see this. How do we open this?
Every new home needs one of these, Simon.
A shower in a cupboard.
Who doesn't like a surprise?
I know a surprise you might be getting this afternoon.
With the team up against it, I've offered to help out by painting the window frames at the front of the house.
Yeah, forget going on it now. White.
Wood stain.
What do you think?
I think I'd love it to be white, but you're never going to coat it in one, even with a primer.
No, I can do 2 coats though.
You got time?
Yeah.
2 coats.
Well, then I think it's Simon's responsibility, because I think what we should do is, if he devalues the house, right, with his white, then he should give us some money. Yeah, don't you?
I think, well, you know what I can actually do at this point? I can just put it down and leave you to it. Don't forget that.
Do you know what? I'm going to let Simon do it and take the responsibility.
I can take the responsibility.
All right, go for it then, Simon.
Man.
Right, I've got things to do.
See you later.
While I get stuck in improving the property's curb appeal, inside, Ben puts a second coat on the living room walls.
We're just working out the maths here, Paul. Simon's been on that for an hour and 20 minutes, 1 coat, 1 window.
Yeah.
So basically, in effect, we're doing 2 coats, so we need 5 coats times 120.
It's all in the preparation, Ben.
1 hour, that's 5 hours. 2. I think we're getting on for 7 hours. So we're getting on for 7 hours work, I think, for you to do. How many hours we got left? 3.
Yeah.
3.
Fortunately,
3.
I'm a lot faster than you.
OK. Godspeed.
Get out my face.
Thanks for that, Ben, but I think you've got enough to worry about. You've still got the whole house to dress and the carpet fitters are here. You better hope they're quick.
What a difference. Well, at least we can get this room in order now, can't we?
What's going on here?
With less than an hour to go, the team only just have time for some finishing touches.
I'll tell you what, let me just do it.
Guys, the homeowners are at the end of the road. I can stall them for a few minutes, but we've got to be there.
Yeah, stall them. I need to do this.
OK,
Quickly.
You've got 5 minutes.
I need to get the doors on.
Here they come, they're here. Colin and Nicola can't wait to see the transformation, and while they look around the house, the Renovation Game team are in the garden watching their reactions.
Only just.
Just 3 days ago, this house was a series of unfinished rooms that were cluttered and impractical. The stairway sported a colour scheme that would have looked more at home in a big top, but now with neutral decor and a new carpet, it's a much more inviting sight when they walk through the front door.
Very light and airy and
clean.
Yeah, it makes it look
fresh,
bigger, which is
Yeah, I like it.
You're starting to smile now, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
The living room was cluttered with toys to hide that dangerous TV stand. Now the heavy brickwork has gone, and instead there's a feature fireplace that catches the eye for all the right reasons. Even that mustard paint seems to have worked.
Oh wow.
wow. It's, when I saw the colour of the walls, I wasn't so sure, but with that light and it's just casting the shadows across there. It looks
It just dapples it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It softens it all.
I really like that,
I like
with
that.
the logs in there and
the
the
little
lighting.
lights.
That's really nice. I like that a lot. That's really cool.
I'm really happy.
It's really
Yes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe how big it is.
I'm really pleased. They really, really like it, don't they?
The kitchen was dull and dated with brown tiles and some 70s wood cladding. It's been totally transformed with modern units and a fresh new colour scheme.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think? I love it.
Wow.
It feels so much bigger. I don't know why, because it's obviously the same size room. But yeah, I don't know.
It does. It just seems to be more room to move around. And I like where he's put the fridge.
And you didn't want to move that fridge. Shame
Yes,
on
I
you.
did.
Shame
Yes,
on
I
you.
did.
Start that again. I am really happy now. Super happy.
Yeah.
Super happy.
Yeah, I'm super happy.
Listen, we haven't finished yet. Next door, the bathroom was crowded out by a cumbersome corner tub. It's been spruced up with new tiles and flooring and a much more practical family bath. Here you go.
We have a bathroom.
Oh wow.
Not just a room where our bath used to be.
Yeah.
And we have
the shower downstairs as well.
And we have a proper bath.
You do?
Yeah.
Not one that we can't sit in.
But listen, what will the kids say?
I think they'll like
Yeah, they'll be in there all the
You
time.
That's the family bathroom.
That's amazing.
But what has happened upstairs? Surely they didn't have enough time to do anything upstairs as well. finally, the master bedroom with its weird on-show shower. Clearing away the junk and whitewashing the wardrobes has made the room feel much bigger.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
That is fantastic. Is this our house? Are you sure this is our house? Because
I love these lights. These are phenomenal.
I don't know what to say.
That's amazing.
I have no words. I have no words.
We got crying. I think we've got tears, nearly.
That's amazing.
And as for that shower...
Hang on.
Do you think she's hoping it's gone?
I reckon it stayed.
What do you think, Colin?
I'm hoping it stayed.
Let's have a look. Are you ready? There it is, don't worry. Your sanctuary is still there, okay?
Wow.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to frown
You're
for
not gonna-
years.
Nicola is overwhelmed.
She is.
She's absolutely in shock. They're in shock.
Why don't you go and thank the miracle workers yourself? They're waiting out back.
that's
They've
a very
been
good
listening in
idea.
on everything we've said. Come on, let's go and see them.
Yeah.
Still not sure about that shower in the cupboard.
Nice to see ya.
So Colin and Nicola love the changes, but as I said, I'm still worried the estate agents won't be impressed by that shower cupboard. Time to find out what they think, and this time Colin and Nicola are joining the team to hear their every word.
This is certainly a lot cleaner, a lot brighter, looks a lot more modern, a lot more appealing. Fireplace looks a lot more up to date and a lot more the kind of thing people are looking for.
Well done, Ben. Good.
Well done us all. Come on.
Pleasantly surprised. Very nice, very clean cut. Nice choice of units, certainly with the wood effect worktops. I'd box in the boiler just with one of the units just to house it and take the eye away from an old boiler system.
Time and money. Time and money, mate.
Cupboards, kitchen looks a lot more modern, a lot more up to date. It's definitely a lot less cluttered. Painting the panelling on the walls as well has made it look a little bit more up to date. No broken tiles on the wall or anything like that, so definitely a lot better than it was before.
Really good, really impressed. Made fantastic use of the space in the room. Moved the bath around instead of it being in the corner bath. Made it a lot better, yeah.
This is very appealing. More shelves or a little nice cabinet would have been worthwhile putting in just to give that a bit of storage facility within the room, but it certainly feels more open and spacious.
I'm really glad that you managed to board up what was there. Certainly, you know, taking that out of the picture, it was quite an ugly thing to have there.
Thanks very much.
Oh, very nice. Colours work really well. Very nice and crisp. In an ideal world, I would probably steam this off and remove this because you can see the marks where it's been painted over. From memory, there wasn't doors on here before.
You can't open them, you see. We left the handles off on purpose. Oh, he's got in there.
Right. It is an improvement. However, it would have been better to put a smaller shower cubicle in here, I think, with a separate basin if there wasn't a facility to put a toilet in the space.
Once again, we'll be taking the average of the 3 estate agents' valuations.
Thanks, guys. That's very interesting. Thanks for your help. See you now. No
problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Colin and Nicola's house was originally valued at just under £175,000. There's a maximum value or ceiling price on this street of around £200,000, so there is scope for the team to add 15 grand.
I'll say this much before I tell you how you've done, that I think you've done 3 amazing days' work. I really, really do. I think you pulled out all the stops here, and I know I'm not alone in thinking that.
Yeah, fantastic job done. Really amazing work in there.
But it's not us that you have to impress to get paid, is it? No. It's those 3 estate agents.
They were quite
Sounds
positive.
positive.
I thought.
impressed.
And so they should be positive.
Yeah.
But is it in the ceiling price?
Is it positive?
Well, you did have a feeling there was a ceiling on this street.
Yeah, we did.
I'll tell you this much.
We've raised it by 20.
Well, one of the estate agents went all the way there. Your average valuation increase, having spent 3 days and £3,000 on this property, is £12,350.
Yeah! Oh, joking. I'm just looking for the silver lining there.
Well, silver lining standing here. These guys will be eternally grateful. I know that for nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the team didn't quite make it this time, just shy of the mark, but we really hope we've encouraged you to improve your home. Join us again next time when our team take on another challenge on the renovation game. Unlucky, guys. Really sorry about that.